Hi, welcome back to yet another installment on Ella Teaches English. Today I want to talk about how to stand out. I don't know if you've noticed, we have more than enough job applicants that have gone through higher education. So more than ever, just having something that looks good on paper, be it your diplomas, your degrees, your resumes, your internship experience, your skills in this and that, isn't going to cut it anymore. You have to have an edge about yourself. You walk into the place and you know instantly that you're the one that stood out. That's the kind of charisma and power that it entails. And if you don't fully feel like that, that's okay. But at least know that's important because that's how you get a job. That's how you get the boy or girl that you like. That's how you make friends. That's how you progress in life. That's how you go after bigger things and bigger goals. So first things first, you gotta do your research. If you're looking for a job, you have to find out what the company is about. What this position is about. Like, what problems do you need to solve? What kind of skills do you need to have? Are you even qualified for this job? So doing your research about the position, about the person that you're after, about the friend group that you're after, gives you a better chance. Number 2, you have to also do research on yourself. What makes you you? What makes you better at something than other people? You have to know that. You have to accept your weaknesses as well as your strengths. More than accepting your strength, you gotta elevate your strength. You gotta hone in on your strength. You gotta sell your strength to your future employer. Don't hide it. Third point, don't be afraid to try your best. Don't be afraid of losing or being rejected. I've had to go after the things that I want. I've had to go after the people I want. It took a tremendous amount of courage. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And it sucks being rejected. But at least you know with every ounce of certainty and confidence that you've tried your best and now you can move on. But if you're always putting out half-hearted effort, you'll never get anywhere. You'll never get ahead. You'll never even know why something didn't work. And as the great poet Taylor Swift once said, effortlessness is a myth. Not trying is not cool. Trying is cool. Trying and failing gives you more data on what to do next, how to do it better. What did I do wrong? Was I even good for this position? Should I move on to something else? Should I pivot? You need that data, and you won't know all this data if you don't try your best. Case in point, although your girl has this amount of followers and it might look easy, I have gone through my fair share of trials and tribulations, okay? I kid you not, 5 years ago, I had to learn how to film, buy a camera, buy a tripod, figure out the best lighting or get external lighting, all the technical details, as well as know how to write a good video script, how to edit, how to sound confident, how to work a camera, how to analyze my own numbers, how to explore different platforms, only to have 20 followers, 20 views on all of my videos for 6 months. But luckily, your girl knows the value of trying hard when people are kind of making fun of you, or at least you feel embarrassed yourself having 20 to 30 views on every single video for 6 months. That's a lot of effort for nothing. But that's on the value of sticking it out. Because what is hard for you is most likely hard for just everyone else. But at least having tried your best, you now know, okay, this isn't working. I need to figure out a better solution, which is why I moved on to TikTok. I pivoted. I tried it with a different platform. I also upped my video quality over time, both in terms of technical quality, the footage looks way more professional than ever before. And I learned how to speak better. I learned how to edit better. I learned how to structure my script better. All of those things add up to the channel that is my channel right now. The most important reason that I even stand out today is because I just kept trying. And I know I will continue to stand out. I know my channel will continue to grow because when most people go down and give up, I go up and continue to give more, invest more of my time, more of my resources, and more of my energy because I'm not embarrassed to try. I don't care if I try and fail. I'll just pick myself up and do it again. Tip number 4, acquire necessary skills, be inspired, and study your heroes. Let's take content creation for another instance. When I started, I literally didn't know anything. There's no school programs, although there might be now, but I still think the best way to learn about these new skills, new age skills, is through the internet. You can literally learn how to film, edit, film a movie even on the internet these days. And sadly, most people don't because it is very time consuming. There's no diploma for it. There's no guarantee that you'll be any good. And if I had thought like that, if I had seen all these great video tutorials on editing, on filming videos, and my reaction was, what does that have to do with me? Let's move on. I would have never created a channel. I would have never even tried to sit down in front of the camera because all that is scary. All that is skills that I have never learned, are brand new to me, and is hard to quantify, hard to even ask someone about. There's no one around me that knew anything about editing, knew anything about content creation. But knowing that video creation is one of the most important skills in the upcoming decades, if not centuries, I was like, okay, I suck at this, but let me study my heroes. Look at what's popular right now, who's popular right now, who are teaching English the best, how do I emulate them in a respectful way, not in like a plagiarizing way, and then go from there. And you can compare my video now to when I started. It's night and day. Okay, so my advice to you is know what skills you need to acquire. Don't be afraid to be shitty at it. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Again, don't be afraid to try hard at it. That way, when you're looking for the next job, you easily stand out. Or better yet, you can make up your own job using this special, unique set of skills that you just now acquired. Last but not least, be authentic and don't be a sheep. What do I mean by that? Be authentic basically means to get to know yourself. Know what you're about, know what your values are, know what you like, know what you don't like, know what you're good at, know what you're not good at. Try to elevate what you're good at, hone in on it, and then just avoid what you're not good at. I'm not good at everything. Like, I didn't even finish my college. I just honed in on what I was good at, which is speaking English and I guess media, content creation. Although I found that out later. Let's be real, we're all humans. We have a finite amount of energy, time, and resources. We're not going to be good at everything, even if we want to learn everything. And so why waste time trying to go after every single thing and be a sheep and follow in everyone's footstep, try to go after every single job possible, when you could just look at 1 or 2 things that you're good at, really hone in on them. Don't be afraid of losing time, losing money, or looking ridiculous. Let's say you're really good at cooking. Start filming cooking videos. Let's say you're really good at cutting hair. Get better at that, because you being the best version of yourself, no matter what it looks like, beats you trying to be a carbon copy, and the worst one at that, of someone else that you don't even like. Let's say you don't even like learning English. Okay, pick something else. Be good at math or be good at sports. I don't care. Like, I know people that make a living selling stationery, selling 包子, selling 饺子, selling makeup, selling a bunch of things that in traditional classrooms aren't deemed as great careers. But guess what? They're swimming in it. They're loaded. They're traveling around the world with that money because they've gotten really good at doing what they're good at. And they don't care what anybody thinks. And that's how you stand out. You stand out by doing one thing that no one else is doing. You don't stand out by following around like a sheep. No, don't be a sheep. Don't be sheeple. Write down pen to paper what you're good at, what the market needs, what your competitors are doing, whether or not there's an empty space for your existence, what you do better than all your competitors, and just do that all day, every day. And that's how you stand out. And that's how I've stood out. I'm not the first or only English teacher on this platform or any other platform. There will be more creators just like me, younger and better looking and have more creative ideas. But the one thing I'm good at is I know myself. I know the market. I try hard enough. I am authentic and I don't freaking give up. With this economy, attention and charisma is perhaps the most important currency. Every time you do just one little extra thing, you stand out more. And before you know it, you're the first and only person that employers would consider for a position. You're the most popular girl or boy in the party. You're the life of the party. Everyone likes you. Everyone is clamoring for your attention and charisma. Just all those things make life better. And it all starts with you trying to stand out. At the very least, just try. No more half-assed effort for 2024. You can't afford to do that in 2024. Do with that what you will, but don't disappoint me.